Hi guys, sorry, I'm just kind of confused myself slightly. My bracket is not perfectly set up, but that's okay, I can explain from here. Okay, so with these 4 holes open towards this U side here, we've got our ceramics on and our spacers, and we're going to take this now and go here and basically just put it through. There we go. And now I'm just going to turn this up and just turn the camera up so you guys can see. Sorry, I planned this really badly. It's luckily not how I make money. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so now you can see the 2 bolts sticking out here, and we're going to just put our little nut on it. That's it. Tighten it. Obviously your structure looks a little bit different underneath here with all the other stuff that's in there. What I do want to show you is just if we go back here now, and if we look, you can see that this one hasn't seated properly. So just move it around until it is properly seated into that little groove, and then you can tighten up on it. And then underneath you just use a little spanner, or you can use a socket, and don't over tighten, just get it nice and tight. Right, that one's obviously decided to spin around a little bit, so I'm just going to use my Allen key and just on the far side just turn it. Okay, so basically let's just go down here. Right, so when you're done with this, you have your 2 bolts sticking out here, and you have your bracket sitting in place here. Now this bracket has not been prepped like your ones are, where I've already bent these. I've bent it to the lips over. I've already bent these guys up, so yours are perfectly set up for that purpose. But yeah, so at this point, this is now the new bracket installed in the right place. Then when it comes to installing the tubes, I will show you on with this. Let's grab here we go. There we go. This is it. I will show you how the tubes go in. Now I've marked the tubes with a red and a black, just so we're going back to that kind of system. And with the clear glass on the top, these have been folded down already. You just put your black cable through the one side, you put the red through the other side, you pull them through, and on your roasters they will seat level already. These little U-shaped ones are bent up, and this side of the glass just neatly fits in there. But once your bracket is in place like this, you can then hold onto this side, onto the end pieces there, and just through the holes that I kind of send your cable through. Yeah, they are a little bit stiff, but you need them through. And the same with the one on this side. Okay, pull it down like that. And then when you look at it, you will see these are now obviously moving around a little bit because they're not seated into these little points here. But I will show you the rest. So that's setting it up to that point. And then I'm going to take you around just to my one here, and there's a here. I'm just going to playing around with other components. Okay. So just tilt your roaster forward like this. Now what you will see here is the tubes end up looking like this in there, and they're kind of horizontal with the base. And the way I've worked out the brackets, this should sit, well, they sit up at about 24, so they're a little bit lower than the straight tubes used to be, but that's a good thing. And then if we go now and just, let's take this out, we'll go and look underneath at the wiring setup. Then let me just do this here. So just the two red ones that come out goes to the one side, and the two black one goes on the other side. You'll then end up with, obviously in the past we had 4, so 2 of them will be empty and these 2 will be empty. But plug the 2 red side in on the one side and the 2 black side ones on that side, and then that's basically the tubes installed. As you finish this process up, yeah, just come around here. Just check and make sure that they're fully pulled through. These ceramics are fully pulled through the holes. Like I say, on this one you can now see I've got those little U-shaped brackets bent up. And just make sure that these tubes are sitting parallel to each other as well. That one's not, like if you had to like push one out, it'll sit skew. Just make sure that they're sitting nice and straight. They stay in place. These guys have, these tubes that you're looking at here now, have done probably about 20 roasts now, and 5 of them have been consecutive roasts, and they're going incredibly well. There's nothing strange on them or anything like that. So I'm quite pleased with the way they work up to now. But yeah, that's it. So just make sure your cables are neat, and then when you're closing it, there is, hang on, let me just first drop this so you can see like that. There's enough space between them, the metal bar that's going along here and the tubes, but just make sure as you close it that it all neatly closes, that it doesn't jam up the wires at the back here. And so after you've installed it, connected it, do a quick test, make sure that they're running, close it, plug in your motor plug. Yep, and that's it. Basically, guys, that is it. That's the U-shaped tubes installed. If you need any help, any advice, I'm here. Give me a call or drop me a message, either WhatsApp or just a phone number, and I can help you with the rest of the process. Thanks, Egg. All right, bye.